Hey everybody, my name is Kat and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to my beauty area. This is where I like to create some really fun looks, where I like to get out of my box and where I like to go ahead and release all of my anxiety and throw it all onto my face, and this is what we came out with today. I'm gonna go more into detail in this video, but I will be using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I used about 4 shades in this palette. I love it. This is my go-to palette. If you guys are on the market for a palette that has everything, this is it. I recommend that you guys check it out because honestly, you guys cannot go wrong with this. I feel like if I'm gonna go traveling, this is what I take. If you guys do follow me on Instagram, I did post something similar to this a couple days ago for my best friend's birthday. It was a little softer. I kind of got a little crazy today. I don't know what happened, but if you guys want it to be softer, just don't deepen the outer V too much and then you guys will be fine. Everything else was the same. All the products I used were the same. So if you guys want to see how I came up with this look, go ahead and keep on watching. So I'm going to start off with the paint pot, and I'm going to just use a synthetic brush for this. I'm going to use the MERCIER, the translucent powder, and I'm going to take that on my Jaclyn Hill JH30. And with this, I am going to just set, this is just going to set everything into place so that once we start putting the other colors, they go in very smoothly. So I've been using this for a couple months now, and it is the No POREBLEM Primer by Touch and Soul. It's perfect for pores, and I mentioned in my last video that I have very large pores, so this right here will make my makeup last all day. I just take 1 pump of this. If you like to use a Benefit Professional, this is similar to it. It just has a smoother consistency. I feel like with the Benefit Professional, I can only put that where my pores are largest, which are right here. But I can't put it like everywhere all over my face, and with this one I feel like I can actually use it as an all-over primer, so it works really well for that. It smells really good too. It smells like that lotion that they put on you at the nail salon, that pink one. Wow. Next I'm going to use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and this is in the shade 07 Natural. This foundation I feel like is for all skin types. I have my wet beauty blender, and I'm just going to start to add this in. This foundation's nice because it's very full coverage if you build it. If you just want to use it as an everyday foundation, you can too. So to build this foundation, I take a little more and then I just put it over the spots where I'm breaking out. And right now I'm breaking out a lot, which is why it's not covering everything. So to do this, I just grab my sponge again and then I just pat it into place. Next, I'm going to use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer, and I'm in the shade Vanilla. I'm going to use this Morphe brush. It is similar to the Morphe M527. This one came in the holiday brush set. And then I'm going to dip it into my translucent powder. And just start putting this all over your face. If you are going out, the MERCIER translucent powder is actually really good because it does not have silica. Silica gives flashback. So whenever you're looking for a powder, whether it's pressed powder, loose powder, make sure that it doesn't have silica, because if you're gonna go out and your powder has that, that's what causes those pictures that just have like a bunch of flashback. You don't want that. Next, I'm gonna use my HOOLA bronzer with my MAC brush, and I'm gonna go ahead and just dip this in there and just start to bronze my face. So I'm excited. Tomorrow I am actually going to Disneyland. I have a pass. I used to go a lot. Since my schedule has been so hectic lately, I haven't been that much. I have a pass with my dad and my stepmom and my girlfriend, But tomorrow I'm actually gonna be going with my stepmom. We're gonna go have a little stepmom, stepdaughter date. I'm super excited. Her name is Jenny. So Jenny is actually one of my #1 supporters. She has been on me about my channel. She supports me about my channel. She does everything that she can to help me. And I don't see her as much as I used to because since I moved out, it's been a little hard to get our schedules in sync. But tomorrow I finally get to hang out with her and I love it. I love hanging out with her. Hola Jenny, ¿cómo estás? ¿Te extraño? Now that we're done with that, I'm gonna use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I usually, my palette's a little wonky right now, but it's fine. I use all 3 of these shades right here. I grab my Morphe E8s and then I go ahead and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Don't be scared to dip back into it if you need to. I know contouring can be a little scary, but it gets pretty easy after a while. I tap 1, 1, and then like barely 1 on that 3rd one. And then I start up here and start to swirl it down. And this one I kind of just lay it down. I don't blend it yet. See that? Who has a neckline? I have a neckline. Woo! And then again, like my last video, I put it here in the center. Give that illusion. Look. Do you have a double chin? Not anymore. I take my Morphe 40. I take my Morphe E48 brush and I go ahead and just start to blend this. Blend, blend, blend. I didn't put anything on this brush. All I'm doing is blending. Just blend all of this. Because remember, we just placed the color down. I don't like to heavily contour my nose, like I've said before. I'm trying to practice it more. I just take my HOOLA bronzer and then I take my Morphe E62 and what I do is I just dip into this. And then I just go up towards my brow and just do the same to the other side. So on the bottom of my nose, down here. I'm gonna take my Morphe R39 brush and what I'm gonna do with this one, I'm not taking any product on it. I'm just gonna blend this in. My next step is going to be to take this palette here and here. I'm gonna take that on my Luxie 660 brush and I'm just gonna go into that a little and then go into the other shade a little. And this is going to help to brighten your under eye. I'm gonna take, again, my translucent powder, and then you wanna make sure that there's enough in there, because right now you're gonna play around with this. I'm gonna take this Morphe sponge, I wet it, go into this pointy side, and I'm going to put this down the bridge of my nose. And I put some on the sides of my nose. Put it into here. Go ahead. You're gonna start to stamp here and then just go up, up, up towards your ear. You just want to clean it up a little bit. Put it on for like maybe 2 minutes and then clean it off. This is gonna help so that your contour doesn't start to slide all over. I let that sit until I'm done with my eyes. You can let it sit for as long as you want to. The nose one I am gonna take off right now. For this one I'm gonna use the Luxie 660 again and I just start to clean this off. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into this Jaclyn Hill palette and play with these beautiful shades in here. I've gone into this a couple times already. It's a beautiful palette. I mean, if you're looking for a palette that has it all, this one has it all. It has browns, it has some colors that you can play with, it has some darker shades. It's really pretty. I feel like it's only proper to start this look off with a Jaclyn Hill palette using a Jaclyn Hill brush, and I'm gonna use a JH30. This brush is gonna be perfect for getting that transition shade everywhere. And I'm gonna go into the shade called Silk Cream. That is this one right here. Ooh, that one right there. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start putting this all over. And the colors in this palette just blend so perfectly. Using my Morphe R34 brush, I'm gonna go into these 2 shades right here. And with this one, I'm going to just use it on my crease. So I start out here on the bottom, start to swirl up, and then crease. This shade you are not going to put all over. You don't even want to drag it up. You just want to focus it on the crease. You can always look back a little, and that way you can see where your crease is. I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill brush again, and then I'm just gonna lightly go over all of this just to avoid any harsh lines, but I don't do it too much. I don't really want to blend the two colors together all that much, just enough. There we go. So now that this powder has been staying on my face for quite some time now, I'm gonna go ahead and brush it off using again the Luxie brush. Just go ahead and brush all of this off. And I'm gonna use the Morphe E17 brush on, whoop. I'm gonna use the Morphe E17 brush on this shade called Mocha right here. I'm gonna put this on my outer V to help smoke it out. So start here, and then just start going upward and in. See, so that already, just like that one time, not even going back into the pan, already created a lot of definition. And then I go back in with my Morphe R34 brush, and I just start to blend all of this together again. Just basically whatever I put on there, just lightly. I use the first shade that I used, and I take that on my JH40 brush. I put that all over the bottom. And then I go into the two shades that I used together, put that on the bottom also. Lastly, you're gonna take that darker brown, and then you're just gonna put it out here up until like 3/4 of it. I'm gonna use a BECCA Champagne Pop, and this is actually the highlighter. I like to use a little one for my eyes, and I'm gonna use that with my JH41 brush. I take some Fix Plus by MAC, and that's gonna make it nice and wet. Get some of that product on there. I'm going to put that in here. You can just like kind of feather it out. Once you put enough that you want on your eye, you can actually go back and use the Morphe E17 brush and just sort of blend the ends together. You're gonna kind of smudge them together. So I want to add just a little bit of shine into my inner corner, and I'm gonna use MAC Soft and Gentle, and it's really pretty. This has a mineralized skin finish. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys right now. See this? It's really pretty. This is what I actually use on a daily basis when I don't want to highlight too much, but I want to highlight a little bit. Go ahead and use my JH39 brush for this. I'm gonna dip into Soft and Gentle. See, it kind of just added that little pop in there. I'm gonna use this brush. It's also from the Morphe Holiday Gift Set. I believe that's what it is from. It's similar. It's actually pretty much identical to the Morphe M405. Just my Morphe M405, but still kind of dirty. Okay, I'm gonna use my Palladio matte blush, and this is in the shade Toasted Apricot. Here it is. I'm gonna highlight my face with the Morphe R36 brush. I'm gonna go into this, give it like a really nice coat. And then you don't want to forget about putting some on your nose, just on the tip. And then up here, right up here. So my last step for my face before I do my eyes is gonna be to use the Skindivania finishing spray. For my waterline, I'm going to use the Sephora Crayon Liner, and this is the Brown Shimmer. It's waterproof. I absolutely love it. So I did get some really awesome lashes in the mail. They are from Eden Rose. I got 4 pair. They're all different, but the ones that I want to use today are called JETSETTER. And they are these lashes right here, and they're these lashes right here. What I like about these when I was playing with them is that they're super lightweight. The band is very thin. I feel like they're perfect for this look. They're very glam. If you're not into doing too much of a glam lash, they also have some of the lashes that aren't so full, they're not so long, that you guys can go ahead and use. These lashes are super beautiful, very affordable, so I recommend that you check out their website. Even if you're new to lashes, they're very affordable. I'll put their website in the description box below so that you guys can check them out. So the ones that I'm going to use are these, and I like the packaging, again, like I said, because they slide out. See this? And then you guys can go ahead and take this out. So I cut these perfectly. The band is already very flexible for these, and I love that about them. So I'm gonna take some of my handy dandy duo glue, put some glue on these things. They're very lightweight. I didn't have any problems with them, and I love them. So I really think that you guys should give them a go. My next step is going to be to use the Endless Silky Eye Pen by PIXIE, and I'm gonna go ahead and just tie these lashes together. So I also did put some mascara on. I'm gonna line my lips with the Wet n Wild color 717. Next I'm gonna use the STILLA Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade BESO. Here is the completed look. If you guys want to do like a lighter smoky eye on the end, you guys can just go ahead and play around, maybe not put so much brown. I decided to go all out today, but I really like it, and I hope that you guys did too. And if you guys did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you guys haven't. And if you guys don't follow me on social media, you guys can go ahead and follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. I will put all of my handles down below, that way you guys can check them out. And that is it for this look. I will see you guys next week. Bye guys!